Alright, folks, this is Joe, cooking with Joe. We got our trusty bush light. I thought I'd do a little impromptu cooking tonight, nothing super fancy. I'm gonna make some biscuits, or as I like to do, bread and gravy. That's how I grew up, bread and gravy. But I'm gonna do some biscuits, and I also have bread. But anyway, thought it'd be nice to show you guys how I do gravy. I make my own homemade gravy. And you can do this with any kind of meat that is real fatty. You can make hamburger gravy, you can make bacon gravy, which I have done. I actually like that. Basically, you just brown your meat. This instance, we got some sausage. We're just gonna brown that up. You wanna keep the grease in the pan, because that's what we're gonna use to make our roux. Stay tuned, folks. All right, we back. Now, as I was saying, we're just gonna brown the meat up. Depending on the fat content of the sausage that you use, you may have to add a little bit more oil. This seems like I might need to add just a little bit more, not too much, but you want oil in there to help kind of soak up all that flour. We're going to be throwing some flour in here in a few minutes. We're just going to brown this up. Actually, I might not even need to throw any oil in. I think we might be all right. I don't like using the packet gravies just because I know how to make it. And hopefully you will not do that anymore either. And you learn how to make gravy. You can do this with fried chicken. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Snapchat's time limit, the grease out of your fried chicken, you make gravy out of that. Fried pork chop makes a great pork gravy. Get all them little crumblies off your fried meat, and it just adds flavor to the gravy. I love it. That's how I've always made my gravy. And gravy is like bacon. It makes everything better. Shout out to my sponsor this evening, Bush Latte. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Had to work today. One of these days I'm gonna hit that lottery and I won't have to work no more. It is what it is. Alright, we back. This is gonna be a short episode. And you guys didn't see this, but what I did was I've already got the milk in there. I threw the flour in. I don't ever measure, but I used one of these big spoons. Threw that about 3 of them in there. Threw the milk in, and now we're just gonna percolate. We're gonna bring that up to kind of a boil, and as that boils, it's gonna thicken up. And then you add your salt and pepper and whatever seasonings you like. I'll probably just throw salt and pepper in it, because that's how we do it. But that's basically it. It'll take you a few times to get used to figuring out the flour bounce. Just play around with it. Super easy. Everybody can do it. You can use any kind of milk. It don't matter. Alright, folks, we back. Our gravy is thickening. It usually doesn't take very long. Once your meat gets brown, turn your heat down so that way you can get the flour in there without burning anything. Then you dump your milk. And right now I got a gas stove, so I'm running about medium. And you want it to start to boil. And that's going to release that flour into the milk, which is going to thicken it up. Let's see. Once it gets to a desired thickness, turn the heat off. Super easy. We got the big head. He don't eat this because it's not chicken nuggets or pizza or French fries, but it is what it is. Everybody got that one kid that don't eat. All right, folks, we back. So, gravy's done. Look at how thick that is. You can't see it. Oh, look at that. There you go. You're looking at about 20 minutes. Waiting on the biscuits. Those take a little bit longer. They coming along though. So, in a crunch, everybody likes breakfast for supper. I'm gonna fry up some eggs too. I don't even really like eggs, but I'll eat them. Total cost of this meal. What are we looking at? 12 bucks for a dozen eggs. 15 bucks for a gallon of milk. $19 for a pound of sausage. And 10 bucks for flour. I'm just kidding with you. Gallon of milk's like 4 bucks, 3 bucks, 3.5, which is just absolutely fucking stupid, but it is what it is. Sausage, you know, a couple, 2 or 3 bucks. Biscuits, a couple, 2 or 3 bucks. Whatever flour is, everybody got flour in their house. It's super cheap, super easy, and you can feed a freaking army. Just depends on how much gravy you want to make. I like to make a lot because I'll eat it the next day. I like to let it sit and percolate in the fridge and then warm it back up. But hope everybody has a great Tuesday evening. This is Cooking with Joe.